I'm gonna Leaf Blade. Oh, that was risky, but I'm pretty sure this guarantees the catch. Nice. I want to name it Safari. For good luck. Alright, have a good spread, please. Come on, Safari. Neutral nature. Mixed attacker. Decent defenses, decent. It's pretty all around just good. Just pretty even across the board. I'll take it. Dude, this run could actually be insane. Hold on. This could honestly be our first Safari run with a mon like this. Insane moves. Insane moves. And we know we learn Outrage at level 8. Shield Dust? Bro, there's no way this is happening right now. There's no way this is happening. Unaffected by additional effects. Cannot be frozen by Blizzard or made to finish by Fake Out. Shield Dust is one of the best abilities. Kingdra is one of the best Pokemon. And the moves we have, those 3 moves, are like 3 of the best moves in Super Kaizo. This thing is a god Kingdra. This is like one of the best Pokemon I have ever seen in Super Kaizo ever. This is insane. Because of its moves, it's better than the Flash Fire Caesar that we caught. This thing is literally like, if I could handcraft a Pokemon and give it moves, I would literally like custom make exactly this. And we learn Outrage at level 8. This is actually insane. This thing is broken. Now we just gotta hope the bug catcher doesn't have something stupid. Do we try going for the heals? I think we do, people. I just don't want to run into something fast that kills me in the wilds, but I think we try. I don't know if it's riskier. We've got 19 speed. I think we'll be fine. Okay. Part of me just wants to fight the guy, but I mean, you could make arguments for both. Running into a wild Pokemon could mess us up, but fighting this guy without any heals, there could be some heals in the forest. And our speed is decent. Enough. Firestone. Uh-oh. Okay, we could still outrun the level 8 Shiftry. I don't like these level 8s we're seeing. Come on, man. Every 2 steps. Lepa Berry's big. Protein. Might be worth giving that protein. Yeah, Lepa Berry's big for later. Protein's just gonna boost our attack. You know what? Drink up. Drink up, bud. Right, we've got an antidote too, which is huge. Alright. Rage, this is quite literally... Dude, I just hope, as long as we get to level 8 and we learn Outrage, because that's our level 8 move. If we can get there, I think we're golden. Come on. This Kingdra is so good. Come on. Dude, this Kingdra is so good. Arcanine? No. Okay. It's not enough damage, man. Do I Shadow Ball? No, I'm gonna Bubble Beam. I think we're fine. It's just a little scary. Not gonna potion. Oh, Supersonic would have been bad. Okay, this is huge experience. This should give us level 8. Is this Outrage? I believe it's Outrage. Yep, it is. Because that's what I had at level 8. Oh my god. No, this is insane. I don't think you guys understand the astronomical chances of this. This is quite literally, like, if you could pick any Pokemon in Super Kaizo and give it 4 moves, it would literally be this. And the ability... Oh, I'm changing the title. I spelled Kingdra wrong. This is insane. And we have shed coverage. Dude, I'm so excited for this Kingdra, man. Oh my god. We just Bubble Beam. Okay, no Omni. Oranberry's really annoying. How much did that do? 4 damage? Nice. Of course we named it Safari, we had to. Dude, this is the best Pokemon I've gotten in this challenge. This is easily the best Pokemon I've gotten in this challenge. I would say number 2 was probably Flash Fire Caesar. And number 3 was that one Scyther. Actually, that one Typhlosion we got was actually probably stronger than Caesar. It was, because it didn't have the weakness of evolving. And that's our PB, that Typhlosion. As a Pokemon, that Typhlosion was probably number 3. And then number 4 was probably the Scyther. Holy guys, this thing, I don't understand. The chances of getting exactly this, like, I kid you not, if someone's like, man, I would craft a Pokemon, it would be Kingdra with Shield Dust and these moves. Scyther was better because of the moves. Caesar had a bad move pool, kinda. What did Caesar have again? Didn't we have like Slash? I feel like we had good coverage with Caesar. I feel like we just lost to something stupid. Like, it wasn't the mod itself. It was just... I remember we got infatuated literally like 10 turns in a row. It was something like just really dumb. Oh, and then we missed a 5% chance to miss move. I think the moves were good. It's just we got really bad luck. Dude, this thing is so insane, man. This thing is kind of strong. Heal Bell? Okay, you're throwing. Let's go. That's huge EXP, by the way. Isn't it? It's just pure poison. God, this thing is so good, man. Dude, this might be our first Safari Zone. I don't want to jinx it. I named it that for good luck, not to jinx it. But this mod is just insane. This mod is honestly just insane. Like, this mod might just straight up carry us as long as we don't throw. Which I'm pretty good about not throwing. Like, if we lose, it's because just some horrible luck. I don't really like misclick and then we die. Because I'm going to hold on to the good mods that I do get. Man, this thing's good. Yeah, this is by far our best mod. I don't want to outrage because I don't know what you got in the back. Special attack is still a little higher. Guess we extra sensory for the flinch chance. Feathered dance. Okay, we just won't shadow ball. Mixed attacker is nice too. Sandstream is annoying. So we just extra sensory. Nice. Nido Queen, we bubble beam. Nice. Double kick, air cutter, rapid spin, and hyper beam. I mean, fighting flying is great coverage. Oh yeah, we missed the air cutter. That's so stupid. Ball swipe. No, never. Dude, our moveset is honestly perfect. I even forgot that we learned moves still. Like, we'd have to get a really good move to even consider dropping one of these moves. Weak moves, yeah. What did Caesar have? Caesar, or Scyther? Scyther was really good. Yeah, Scyther was... But... So... Nah, I still think Caesar was better. Like, you gotta understand, it's not just all about offense and good moves. Megahorn Stab is good, but you gotta... Like, the big thing you gotta understand is... As strong as Megahorn Stab is in the attack on that mod, we're not... One, it has the weakness that it's going to evolve, which I forgot about. So it's going to evolve. It evolved into something horrible, so it's not going to stay that way forever until Safari Zone. Caesar will stay that way forever until Safari Zone, so that's a big thing Caesar has. Another thing is, no matter how high our attack is, there is guaranteed a defensive take out there that we're not going to OHKO. And if it has a rock move, the quad weakness is awful. Like... Survivability and not having any weaknesses with Flashfire Caesar is better. And the fact that we don't evolve and risk throwing the entire run because we evolve into something bad, which is exactly why this Scyther run died. Yeah, Caesar is better. Flashfire Caesar is one of the best Pokemon you can get because it has no weaknesses. And it has a good BST. Caesar just got unlucky. We missed a 5% move. The move pool's not bad. I mean, yeah, but at the end of the day, Scyther's biggest weakness is that if Scyther never evolved, then yeah, Scyther would have been better. But the fact that it evolves, and it evolved into something awful, which lost the run, that alone makes, like if you were to give me, hey, you get to have that Scyther again, or that Caesar again, I'm picking Caesar every time. Flashfire Caesar is insane to find with no weaknesses, and I'm not going to have a risk of evolving. If Scyther didn't evolve, Scyther would have been better. But, even then, I still don't think it would have been. Because we're going to run into a defensive tank. Or something that lives a hit. And if we take a rock move, we just die anyways. Like, no weaknesses is extremely strong. That thing just got unlucky, and we still had a chance to learn better moves. Like, I'm taking the I'm taking a Flash Fire Caesar over that exact Scyther, even if it didn't evolve every time. Like, because you got to think about making it to Safari. And that Scyther didn't have the best defenses. So one hard hit, like a legendary with high defense, and that can hit hard and we just die. Scyther was really good, but I think in the long run, like, Caesar had a better chance of actually making it to Safari. It just got unlucky. Flash Fire Caesar was like insane. Oh, that is not good. It clicked Destiny Bond. Glad I didn't have like a speed up berry. Well, we're throwing a ball at you. Zap Cannon. This thing's annoying. If this is like a speed tie, there's no way. Okay. But yeah, this Kingdra is just by far like just the best. We're in such a comfortable position because we don't really need moves at all. Like we literally have a moveset that can make it to Safari Zone. We don't like learning moves is just like bonus points, and it's got to be a really good move for us to even take it. Like any good moves we get through TMs. Yeah, Kingdra's easily better with the moveset and with the ability. It's really OP. Like any good TMs that we get, even if we can learn it, we save it for the Safari Zone pivot. Because we've already got a perfect moveset with shed coverage. So any good moves, like if we get like a Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam TM, we save that for the Safari Zone pivot. We've already got like 4 perfect moves. Bubble Beam has Bubble Beam is actually the strongest water stab move we can get. Because we can't teach HM, so we can't get Surf or anything. 65 is pretty good power. The second strongest is Water Pulse. So, quite literally, this is like, I kid you not, if people were like, hey, you get to create a mon to go to Safari, what are you making? They would probably make exactly this Pokemon with exactly these moves. Like, this is insane. And we're mixed, so if we run into a special or physical wall, we have moves for both. I can't believe it. These are the type of mons that like make it to Safari, and these are the type of mons that if you could get this as a pivot, these are the type of mons that beat Super Kaizo. Like I said, it's when you hit the lottery, and then you have like the skill to preserve the lottery you hit. Like these are the type of mons that do it. You're not a fighting type yet. I guess we outrage here. I mean, this could be a special tank, so maybe we don't. I'm gonna do it. I was about to say, there's no way it... Oh, this is actually really bad. I was gonna say, there's no way it lives multiple hits of outrage. But maybe extrasensory was safer there. Alright, we fought everything in here, right? Pretty sure. Waterfall's not in this game, no. Waterfall's in Emerald. And also Waterfall is a HM. There's a Cyndaquil here. It's cute. I fought everything. I'm pretty sure I fought everybody. Yeah, just making sure. Alright. Let's go get the item and what's the name of the city? Viridian? And then we'll fight rival. I'm gonna give you the freest channel points of your life, chat. The freest channel points of your life. Do we beat rival? The freest channel points of your life. You got 2 minutes. Free channel. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if it was me, I would bet every single one of my channel points on beating rival. Granted, there always is a chance that we can lose to something stupid, but if it were me, that's what I would do. This thing is insane. Brock is actually scary because we only have 1 heal, which is a problem. Yeah, we can't miss. Unless we get our act lowered. We only have 1 heal. We have no, like, holdable items that are gonna help us. Like, holdable berries. So we need this. If this is a heal, this is so good. We need this to be a heal. Burn heal. Okay, I wanted a HP heal, not a... I mean, a burn heal, I'll take it, but we need a HP heal. That's free channel points, by the way, guys. Like, it is extremely likely we're gonna beat our rival. They changed outrage damage? Yes. They upped it to 120. It used to be 90. I think it was Gen 4 they changed it. Manectric. That thing is a special tank. We're gonna hit it with a shadow ball. Why is this thing so tanky? I'm glad I clicked sketch. Don't be a heal. Dude, why is this Manectric? I need to take notes on this thing. Oh, its defense is up somehow. No, it's not. This thing is so tanky. It must be like slow. It's just spamming protect. That thing was scary, and it actually had good special attack. So this thing has really bad attack, HP and speed maybe, and just everything and all the other stats. That was actually unnecessary. Sandstream is kind of yikes. Okay. We beat it. Dang, you guys didn't want free channel points? Crazy. That was a little scarier than it needed to be. Good thing you can't get paralyzed. No, shield dust is actually insane. Actually insane. It's not free if no one votes against me. It'll still give you some. Oh, I forgot to do a Brock prediction. It's fine. Alright. Let's do Brock. Maybe we'll save after Brock. I do want to hop into Dark Souls, but we actually have an insane run going right now. Sorry, Venom, I know you wanted to watch Dark Souls, but this run is actually insane. One's from the other side? Dang. Alright. Ooh. Our defense is pretty good. Let's go. The one heal is scary. I will never hit a god run. This run's insane, Venom. We extra sensory here. Fake out's annoying. Oh, I don't care about fake out because I have shield dust. Oh my god, insane. Don't we learn a move at like 20? 22. Oh, we just extra sensory. Trick. We've got such good PP. Alright. It's time, guys. That was a good Liam. Guys, it's time. If we get past Brock, I feel like we definitely make it to Bridge Rival, which is our PP. Bridge Rival starter was Whalmer, so. Because this was the Executor seed. Do we sneak up on him or do we face him from the front? Now we face him from the front. Like Whitebeard in One Piece. We never show our back to the enemy. Last time we tried to sneak up on him, we didn't look him dead in the eyes and give him a good challenge. No shady tactics. We're gonna give him a good challenge. Honorable Kingdra. And we're gonna win with honor. Alright guys, that was a good Liam. We only lost 2 HP. We've got plenty of PP. Just gonna do a double check before we do it. Don't have any berries besides Aleppo, which we don't need. We've got 1 heal, and that's the scariest part. We're just gonna have to hope our speed and our moves are gonna carry us. Let's hope. Pray that Brock has a lot of baby mons. Alright guys. So you're here. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's gym leader. My rock hard willpower is evident even in my Pokemon. My Pokemon are all rock hard and have true grit determination. That's right. My Pokemon are all the rock type. Wahaha, you're gonna challenge me knowing that you'll lose? That's the trainer's honor that compels you to challenge me. That's why I just said we have honor. Fine then, show me your best. He said knowing that you'll lose. That's some... Brock is talking smack. Okay. I think we just extra sensory. Could Shadow Ball. We do know this thing did live in Outrage. Extra sensory has a flinch chance though, so let's click extra sensory first. That's great damage. Beautiful crit. Nice. Oh my god. Super Fang miss is huge. Super Fang's gonna half our HP instantly. That was a great turn for us. Holy. I'm gonna click Shadow Ball. I don't think Brock heals, but just in case he does. And we know that this thing has some special defense, and let's notate that. Okay. Being a mixed attacker with Shadow Ball lowering the special defense could be really good too. Crawdon. Okay, this is a problem. This is actually a problem, because it resists everything we have except Outrage. And unfortunately, we have to lock ourselves in an Outrage, which confuses us. And we don't have a heal for Confusion, which is really bad. Oh, Confusion is so bad in this gen, because it's a 50% chance. I actually don't know. I don't know that Outrage is the correct play. I think it actually might be Bubble Beam. Well, because Bubble Beam is 65 times 1.5 divided by 2. Bubble Beam is 48.75 damage. And we could also get an idea of how much damage a special attack is going to do to it. The problem with Outrage... Yeah, but the problem is we got to think about after the Outrage is done. We have 4 Pokemon that we have to fight. Like, Confusion is extremely bad. They have a chance to hit you up to 4 times. Yeah, the argument for Outrage is less of a chance for us to get hit. But do we really believe Outrage Okos? Probably not. This is tough, because Confusion is really... We can lose this entire Brock to hitting ourselves 4 times in a row. So, the argument is, like, they have more of a chance to hit us with Outrage. But you could actually argue that we have more of a chance to get hit by clicking Outrage. Because we could very much hit ourselves in our Confusion 3 times in a row, and then we're also taking 3 attacks on top of that. Confusion is very bad. Like, Outrage is good if it's like the last Pokemon and we're going for the kill. But we can literally lose this entire Brock to Outrage. I think we Bubble Beam because it's our strongest damage resisted. And we see what type of special defense it has. Because Outrage can get us hit more because of the Confusion after, and we don't have a Confuse heal. So we can just get hit much more by clicking Outrage. Like, Outrage might help against Crawdon specifically, but we gotta think about the 4 Pokemon after Crawdon. And the fact that I could be confused up to 4 turns in a row. And Confusion's really bad in Gen 3. They had to nerf it later, because it's a 50% chance I just hit myself every time. It's a tough call. Outrage is more damage to it. Crawdon's a high BST mon. Actually, it's decent BST. Like, Outrage is better for Crawdon specifically, but Bubble Beam is better for everything after Crawdon. There is a possibility this Crawdon can't really touch us. And if that's the case, then Bubble Beam is correct. I think we Bubble Beam first. I'm gonna do it. Confusion is just so bad. That's decent damage. That's really bad. Okay. Outrage kills from here. I don't think Outrage killed from full. Outrage would have been... With stab, 135 power. 135 divided by 47.85. It would have done 2.82 times the... Yeah, Outrage would not have killed, so we still would have taken the 1 Dragon Claw. But Outrage kills now, so this was the correct play. Because Outrage did not kill this from full. Outrage did not kill this from full. So we needed the chip on it. So this was correct. This was correct. We were taking that 2.82 is not a kill. This might not even be a 3 hit. 2.82 is not a kill from here. Like, this is a close to looking 3-hit. Let me double calc. Let's see, 65 times 1.5 divided by 2. 48.75. 48.75. 135 divided by 48.75. 2. Okay, so I had a 2.76923. It's not 3 times. This is probably a 3-hit KO. Yeah, Outrage would have just barely not killed it. Like, it would have been in red. Yeah. Yeah, because this is barely a 3-hit KO. It would have lived. We would have taken 1 Dragon Claw anyways. We made the right play. Because Outrage can just kill us. We would have had to crit with Outrage. Use your finger and look at the bar? I am. I can tell. Yeah, this is like barely a 3-hit. Like, maybe a high roll Outrage would have done it, but the chances of that... are kind of slim. We have to click Outrage regardless. This kills. Alright, now we just have to hope... That could have been very... Oh, we can't get confused. By Dynamic Punch. Did 12 damage and it has a 50% chance to miss. We have to potion here. And just hope it misses. Please miss. Dragon Rage. Let's retry it. And let's try clicking Outrage on the Crawdaunt. And we'll see. Everything just had Dragon type moves. I mean, Dragon Rage is 40 damage. Dragon Rage is just straight up 40 damage. We were dead. Dragon Rage is always 40 damage. It's really broken. Let's see how much Outrage would have done. Yeah, there's no way it didn't kill from full. Unless we get a very high roll. What do we click against this? Did we click Extra Sense? We did, and then we got a crit. I'm gonna click Shadow Ball. Alright, let's hit the Outrage. Oh, it did die. I don't know if that was a high roll. Alright, we would have been confused here. Bubble Beam. Snapped out. Iron Defense was the 22 move. I think we just win from here. Yeah, we just went from here. Ooh, that thing's kind of tanky. I don't know that we kill this every time, though. I should have made a save state when we were talking about it. Alright, there we go, there we go, there we go. Now we're good. This is what we would have... Okay. So say I click Outrage. Alright, this is the perfect... So I told you it was a roll. I told you it was a roll. Bro, I knew that was a roll. That was not a guaranteed kill every time. And this was the only time machine where we replicated the same scenario where I didn't get Super Fang first. So this was the one where we replicated the same situation as the original. And it was a roll. I knew it was from the damage we did with Bubble Beam. So this is what would have happened. Because this is the HP we had before fighting the Kingdra. It would have been exactly this. We would have taken the Dragon Claw just like I said. This was our original seed. And this is where we're at. 8 HP, confused. I would have... That means it was a low roll. Regardless, it wasn't a guaranteed kill every time. I could just tell by the damage Bubble Beam did, like, it wasn't just a guaranteed kill 100% of the time. And like I said, that was the only seed where we perfectly replicated what our HP was as it was in the first one. Because we kept getting super fanged when we tried a time machine. So we would have been in this situation. And I'll be honest, I would have potioned here. Because I would not have expected Dragon Rage and Dynamic Punch. Potion is the correct play here. Potion is always the correct play because it clicked Dynamic Punch, which has a 50% chance to miss, and it only did 12 damage, so we always take the potion value here. Always. That is always the correct play. There's no way of knowing it has Dragon Rage. It clicks it again. And now we're confused, which this... Okay, so this is the true scenario of what we would have been in. So this is what I was saying. It's like, yeah, we're going to kill the Crawdont with Outrage, but then we're going to have to deal with the rest of these Pokemon confused. So we would have been at 16 HP. And we know from this point, Bubble Beam kills. And then we just die. It's a speed tie? That was a speed tie. Yeah. Yeah. So, I stand by my play. Because I could just tell, my eyeball could tell it wasn't a guaranteed kill. And I didn't want to take any chances. The odds of them having, yeah, the odds of Crawdont having Dragon Claw and Cloyster having Dragon Rage is extremely unlikely. I stand by my play. By my Bubble Beam play. I knew we don't kill every time with Outrage. And just the confusion is so bad. Especially when we don't know, we have 4 unknowns that we gotta fight against. And he could have had a Steel type. I think both plays are viable. I think both plays are viable. I wouldn't necessarily be mad if someone clicked Outrage in that situation. And I'm not mad that I clicked Bubble Beam. I think he could have had a Steel type out of those 4 remaining Pokemon. And Confusion is really bad. Like, really bad. That's just a whole turn that we lose. Like, we take additional damage to ourselves if we hit ourselves, and then they just get a free turn. So, I don't regret my play. I think that's always correct. Now, if Crawdont was the last Pokemon, I'm outraging every time. Or second to last, I probably outrage. But just because we had 4 Pokemon left, and I knew it wouldn't kill every time, it wasn't like a guaranteed kill. You either have to guess, I mean, yeah. I mean, we can hope after clicking Outrage that we're never going to hit ourselves in our confusion and we're not going to see a Steel type out of 4 Mons. But that's kind of rough. And then we can hope when we click Bubble Beam that it's not going to have the strongest dragon move in the game. Because my plan is, okay, if Bubble Beam doesn't do at least half, we just kill with Outrage. Which is exactly what I did. That Mom was a hard counter. Water Dark with a dragon move. No, it was. Water Dark with a dragon move was a hard counter to our set. Which really sucked. Because that was an amazing Kingdra. The only thing I'll say about the Kingdra is I feel like we had a little too much speed. And maybe if we had a little more offense, it would have been nice. Goose. 44 months. 57 months total. 44 months in a row. Thanks so much, Goose. How you been, bro? Thanks. Let's take a look at the log. Yeah, because see our attacking stats, like, they're decent. But our attacking stats aren't, like, crazy, you know? They're more, like, modest. Like, if our defense was swapped with our special attack, and maybe even our speed swapped with our attack, which I don't mind the 115 speed. But because we'll have a level advantage as we go further into Super Kaizo, I would rather have my speed swapped with my attack. And probably my defense swapped with my special attack. Spadef was kind of low. Tired? We learned superpower. Yeah, none of these moves we were taking. Our moves were perfect. Let's take a look at Brock's stats. Oh, this thing didn't have Spadef. It was just tanky. It just had a lot of HP. Shadow Ball would have done nothing to it. This thing had... Dude, this thing was like built to just tank a hit from us and click Dragon Claw. No HP. Low HP is good and bad. Low HP is bad against things like Nightshade, Dragon Rage, but it's really good for heal value. Because your heals are less effective the higher HP you have. You want a good HP stat, but nothing too absurdly high so your heals don't suck. Typically high HP and mid defense, because HP is really a point in both stats defensively. Just makes your heals a little less useful, but yeah, typically HP is better. What was that Cloisters? Look at this thing, man. I had no HP, but Spadef tank. I had Dragon Rage. Man, that was such a good Kingdra, man. Well, I guess Super Kaizo's telling me to get off. We're definitely getting off after this. We're hopping into Dark Souls now.